How are you?
I'm great.
Good. What's
Can
your
I
name?
look at you or?
Yeah, look at me.
Okay,
Look
good.
at me. It's easier that way.
All right.
What's your name?
Joy Neiman.
Neiman? Very good. From Phoenix?
Yes.
I understand. Very
Yep.
good. Very good. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like I can breathe again. Like this weight has been lifted, and that I can start creating the next chapters in my life.
So exciting.
Yeah.
So it's been a little over a day and a half. When did you first have a notion that you were going to write a book?
Well, this particular book 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Do you have a title yet?
I do.
What's it called?
It's a two-part book. So the first part of the book is called The Greatest Gift My Grandfather Ever Gave Me Was a Hooker. It's my Aunt Mary Ann. She's from Hooker, Oklahoma. Location, not vocation.
Wow. Very cool.
And then the second part of the book is kind of inspirational, and it's called What the World Needs Now, More Hookers.
That's great.
And a hooker really is someone who connects. So it's
Right.
you need more people that connect other
Like
people.
a fisher person or a connector. I see that.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So, so what did you discover in such a short amount of time period that you didn't expect about this journey and this completion, which is the most exciting aspect of what you've accomplished?
That it's not as scary of a process as I thought, and that those ideas that I was afraid to really look at, once I looked at them, it was very healing to tell the truth about it and to get it out of my head.
Absolutely. Therapeutic.
Yes, very therapeutic.
Cathartic, all those good things. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Expectations, the support of this environment, the retreat, short amount of time period, preparation, talk about how this worked for you, because obviously you've reached the end of the road, beginning a new one as well, but talk a little bit about the space and how challenging it was to do it on your own versus what you've just accomplished.
Sure. Well, for myself, I found that anytime I was quiet, it was the direction I would hear, or what I, would hear in a whisper, you could say, was write the book, get working on your book. And I would do everything I could in my life to be busy and avoid it. Facebook, TV, just busy, just not even home. And then when I would work on the book, it just seemed like there was interaction, just distractions, and anything that could come up would come up. And I really got resigned about it. Like, you know what, this is just not going to happen. Or else to just create deadlines and it'd be like, okay, by the end of the year. And then the end of the year would come and it hadn't happened. So the retreat was so appealing to me in that it was structured space and time to, no kidding, work on the book. And also, the accountability. And more than anything, I think just the safe space for however it needed to look. I spent a lot of the past day and a half crying, which, I've come to be okay with, but I know it makes other people uncomfortable. But people were so gracious, so amazing, just gave me the space that however it needed to look to come out was fine. And even more so than I think my own family would have been able to be with. So it's such a gift. And there's nothing short of something magical in the space of the room that's created at these retreats.
Wonderful.
it just is like, I mean, we say it's like birthing, but I couldn't imagine a safer, more welcoming environment to give birth to something.
Great, great. What was your biggest challenge?
Getting myself in the retreat.
So once you were here,
Well, no, it was literally signing up for the retreat. It just seemed like everything was working against it until about Tuesday, right before.
that's the best way.
Yeah,
Kind
right.
of surprise yourself a little
Yes.
bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, nice. So tell me, so the book is about connecting,
Right.
and it's a historical family affair, fiction, nonfiction?
It's fiction. No, sorry, it's nonfiction. It's
Okay.
literally, the beginning is the story of my family,
Okay.
and then the second part will have. It has aspects of my life experiences, but it mostly creates what I found to be so special about the people of Hooker, Oklahoma.
Mm. So you started preparing for this on Tuesday when you signed up, like
Yes.
5 days ago?
Hmm.
Okay. And did you do much preparation? Or you just kind of like gave birth to it here?
I did most of the preparation the night before,
Okay, great,
so.
great, great.
Yep.
How is your life changing through the writing of your book?
Well, it's interesting given the title. Last night I went to a birthday party and I was sharing, because I put on my Facebook that I was writing a book this weekend, and all these people were like, "What are you talking about? You're writing a book? What?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I've been writing it for 4 years." They're like, "Are you kidding me? You never talk about it." I'm like, "Yeah, it's because I haven't been in action about it." So they're like, "Well, what is it?" And so I'm telling them, and they're like, "When can I get it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good question," right? So it's already gotten, people are interested, people are so supportive, and
Is that a change from the previous Joy's life? Like almost like we struggle with accepting ourselves and then ultimately find that everybody's loving and supporting.
yes,
A little bit of a surprise.
yeah. Well, and it's like the book has a life of its own.
Yeah. Wow. That's awesome.
That it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
And some idea in my
Yeah.
head,
Very
or in my
cool.
heart, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you feel once again?
I feel amazing. I feel completely enlivened and just ready to start birthing more things. Get very creative.
Uh-oh. Start eating some pickles. What would you say to someone, what would you say to the pre-Joy that was scared to do this? What would you say to the person that, for whatever reason is just distracted with life's issues and life pulling them away, but it's gnawing at them, to do it? What would you say?
I would say don't let finances get in the way. Get yourself accountable. So put your butt in the program. Be the bigger person. You can make it happen.
Mm.
You are that big of a person.
Nice. Nice. What's the message you want to share with the world?
Our healing is always connected to the healing of others. And the first step of healing is talking and sharing yourself. Whatever it is, it's talking and sharing, because there's someone on this planet who's been there, and there's someone on this planet who can relate.
So your book is a little historical, as you mentioned,
Mhm.
like nonfiction. How many years did you put into 5 days or 2 days of writing? Literally 2 days of writing, because you wrote this in 2 days.
Well, it's been a 4-year process.
Okay. Wow. Kind of gestation and creation and
Yeah.
conceptual.
Mostly resistance.
Yeah, right? Right.
And struggle and suffering, but
So 4 years worth of that
right.
versus 2 days
Yeah.
of this.
Hmm.
Wow. Wow. And what did you learn from this experience? I'm sure, you'll process this, but
Right.
that's why I asked you twice how you feel, because I can just see how happy you are and how
Yeah.
relieved you are. What's the biggest gift that you've learned in 2 days?
That even I, in my humanity, can make an impact and make a difference. I have something to contribute to this world. Like, literally, though, and bigger than that is that everybody has something to contribute. There's no such thing as an invaluable human being.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sam.
Okay.